Don Da Vinci.
King Vanessa J.
Let's be honest.
And King Kweli.
And this is Royalty Culture TV. Here at Royalty Culture, we believe in helping everyone reach the pinnacle of success. So we have 10 tips here today that are gonna help you get through your first year of college. Hygiene. All right guys, so what are some tips that you can offer the freshmen about hygiene?
Soap. Deodorant. If you need it, some Axe body wash.
We're not lying, soap is a big one. You don't wanna, bro, if you a freshman, I know how freshmen are. I was a freshman, I'm a senior. You know, I don't wanna walk up to no girl smelling like a funky Nick Cannon bar. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is funny, but it's true. You know, I don't wanna have no bad breath. You know, I don't want my pits to be stinking, my shirt be all, you know, all over the place and shit. I don't want that.
Make sure you are crisp at all times.
Clean uniform
Make
is the model.
sure you brush your teeth. Because if you don't, I can't talk to you because you over here making my eyebrows disintegrate.
Stank lines. You remember the I'm Ugly episode of SpongeBob? Boom. That's what you about to be like.
The tips are so we can help you prevent that, clearly. So it's like, I mean, wash yourself. If you can't, if you have a smell and you can't smell yourself, ask somebody else. It might be embarrassing, but I'm sure you're gonna have a roommate that is 100% ready and willing to be honest with you.
Ladies, y'all gonna be out here having relations. Just, you know, make sure you're clean, because word will go around campus. Enough said.
I mean, if you smell
Campus, word's gonna go free campus.
if I be smell like fish, everybody about to know you smell like fish.
Bro, no, for real. If you a lady and you stink, that's the worst thing you can do. That's like a guy going out in a suit smelling like Funk Master Funk and garbage, hot garbage, in a hot summer's day in the middle of August and smelling like Kellen.
I'm gonna need you now.
Hey, it's true though. We're being real right now. We know people that stink. We've been honest with them. If they don't take your advice, they don't take your advice. But the big thing is
soap.
Soap is a big thing. Soap and deodorant, and you know, if you want to smell nice for the ladies, get some fragrance.
So the next one, rate my professor, and like TED Talks and certification programs. Before you choose your classes, make sure you look up the teacher, because you don't want to go enroll into a class to where the teacher is not good at teaching, they're not good at explaining, or they just don't speak English all that well. They can't write clearly on the board, and you can't see. Make sure you do your research before looking up your classes.
Hey, talk to your upperclassmen.
True.
Rate My Professor and Upperclassmen actually has a website, are great resources where you can hear firsthand from somebody that took the class, whether it be an upperclassman, another freshman like you, or someone repeating. You know, you can hear firsthand what the teachers like, how they grade, you know, even what their personality's like, how did they respond to emails, how well will they work with you. Those are things you want to think about when choosing your professor before every class.
Because even with Rate My Professor, people will only write but so much. Some people may go and be like, oh, the professor is this, that, and the third, but they will always say everything that they want to say.
It saves careers, basically. Trust me.
GPA is not all that important. I mean, if you're looking for heavy amounts of scholarships, internships, yes, GPA is going to be heavily factored into that. You know, I'm talking like your 3.5s, your 4.0s, your 3.0s. Those are going to be heavily considered for that. But if you're the type of person where you going to school and you just not feeling school for real, as long as you got your 2.5, you're straight.
Hey bro, C's and D's
Get degrees.
It's like your GPA does not matter. It cannot just basically describe who you are as a person. People can be like millionaires and billionaires and have a very successful life, and they probably didn't do the best in school, not the smartest student. And they didn't drop that in school. And they very successful people. Like, for example, Logic, for example, he didn't even finish high school. And look at him.
Bill Gates.
Bill Gates,
Mark
Steve
Zuckerberg.
Jobs.
Mark Zuckerberg.
They didn't even finish school. I mean, we're not telling you not to finish school, but
Get your degree.
Get your degree.
How you get it, bro?
Do what you gotta do.
Get your seat, bro.
get it in how you fit it in.
Now, this tip is a little serious. We're gonna be talking to you about mental health. This is something very important, and a lot of, especially the Black community, a lot of people don't believe that this is an actual thing. You know, our parents gave us a mentality when we were growing up that we need to be strong, we need to pray it away, things like that, and it doesn't always help.
Okay, man. Find you a stress reliever. Find what's gonna help you make it through your day and your week. Personally, I like running people over on Grand Theft Auto. That's just me though. Find what makes you happy. Sometimes I need to take time out so I can write something down, write it out, draw it out, do what you gotta do so that you can be comfortable.
Make sure you find friends. Don't stay in your dorm. Just don't do it. It will make you even more depressed than you already are. Stay in contact with people because it will actually make you happy. This is coming from a personal experience.
Like, don't be a loner. Actually talk to people. Try to get to know people. Even though you may be a hermit, you may like to be by yourself a lot. Try not to be by yourself. You must try to talk to other people. And with that fact of the stress reliever, it's like, for me, I played an MMORPG called RuneScape. People be like, oh my god, it's a terrible game. Why do you start playing? It's like, it's a stress reliever. It's the escape from the day. It's escape from reality. And that's why I like to live.
Personally, I borrowed his GTA copy and I ran a SWAT team over with a bus. I mean, you just gotta find that stress reliever that works for you, you know. At one point in time, I was playing music heavily, piano, guitar, trombone, you name it. It was in my hand, I got it. But nowadays, I'm in a state where I need a little bit more because life stresses can start to get to you. Friends. You meet many people far and wide when you begin college. Make sure you find the group of people that always will have your best interest at heart.
Don't find people or talk to people that will be toxic to you or aren't gonna help you any shape or form or way. They're not really doing anything for you. You just joke with them all day. Nothing's really being done. They're not doing anything. And based off them, you may not be doing anything. And then everything's just gonna be super toxic. Find people who actually have your best interests and their best interests at heart. Alright, the next one is saving money. Make sure you start saving money for the future. You don't know what's gonna happen. Like tomorrow, next week, next month. Always gonna be saving money from like a job, or if you don't have a job, you're not old enough to get a job, like just start mowing grasses, do whatever you want to do. Yeah, start saving up on soap, do whatever you want to do.
Do not rely on financial aid. They do not help you when you think they will.
Realize that college is a scam financially. You know, a lot of the times, I mean, if you break down tuition, you're paying $20 a class, roughly, depending on what school you go to and how many credits you're taking. That's cool, but then you gotta factor in room and board, meal plan, all this
Transportation. If
transportation
don't use it,
technology
Health
fees,
center.
health
You don't
center.
even go there.
Exactly.
And you can simply just take like I just take some Dayquil and you'll be fine. And now they're charging you like a lot just for that. So just always remember just to keep saving your money.
keep that rainy day fun.
Find a job on campus.
Next topic, join organizations. Don't do like I did and stay in your room all freshman year because you don't get nothing done. Join a club, a fraternity, social organizations, stuff like Alpha Phi Omega, community service, NAACP, the group that fits your ethnic background, anime club, stuff like that. Find a group that fits you and you will make friends and you will have so much more fun in college. I guarantee you.
Right, we even have clubs on our campus like Minecraft Club, like I don't
Ghost
know.
hunting club, bro.
Ghost Hunting Club.
League of Legends Club.
We do have a Smash Club, like for people that play Super Smash Brothers.
Hey, bro.
We need to have a PS4 club, honestly.
You can find something that fits what you want or make it yourself. Hey, college is endless. Just find where you fit in or make where you can fit in and other people like you and you will enjoy yourself.
Next one is meal plans. Meal plans are very expensive. And make sure if you're a person who doesn't really eat breakfast, or if you're someone who eats out a lot, make sure you want to get a meal plan to where you have extra money to go and like spend at whatever dining facilities they may have. Or if you're someone that eats one big meal at one time, we want to try to go get on for our school. We have things called swipes and flex points. So swipes can be used at more of like your buffet type styles, and flex points are used pretty much to kind of like a debit card, like a non-loadable debit card.
Right.
That's pretty much how it is. So don't go crazy with it, and don't go and like, oh, I can go and spend the money here, spend the money here. The next thing, keep doing it every single day, because within 1 month, you're probably gonna be broke asking your friend, oh, I need to borrow some money,
Hey,
even
yo,
though
bro,
it's only been 1 month.
let me
You
get
have
this
about 4 months left in your service.
No, we had a thing called 1-800-NEED-A-SWIPE. And at one point, it was videos, it was vines, it was all over the place. It was an actual thing, you know, back in like 2014 on our campus. So 1-800-NEED-A-SWIPE. If you never need one, he got you. You don't have to like every person you come in contact with. Previously, we talked about friendship. Now we're gonna talk about something a little less than that. I mean, throughout your college career, you're gonna find people you like, you're gonna find people you don't like. Those same people you like are going to end up in the don't like section and vice versa sometimes. So, I mean, keep consistency, always stay true to yourself, and that's really just it. If you don't like somebody, make sure you're able to work professionally with them. You know, you might be in the same board, business setting, always keep it professional, keep it classy. Oh, one more thing. Make sure you use soap. This has been Dom Da Vinci,
King Vanessa J.
Let's be honest.
And King Kwali,
and we're at Royalty Culture TV. Always remember, wash your behind.
gang gang.